And in his lair, something stirred Don Pteranodon.
It's awake. It's here.
Huh? Did you want a beer?
The next evening, each heavy with their burdens, the kids were at their homes. Brad, practicing guitar in his garage, saw a strange, long-fingered shape in the driveway.
What the heck in the hay?
At the window of Lon's room, another visit.
Sir, you've already scared my cat, and if you wake up my parents, then I'll be scared for you.
At Misty's mom's apartment,
I have already dialed 911 and have a taser with your name on it.
unlike the others, Rennie wasn't afraid of his new powers. At nightfall, he'd secretly picked up his amulet shard, transformed, and taken to the sky on bat wings. Resting on a high perch, he was approached by another flyer on leather wings.
All you gotta do is sign on the dotted line.
Don Pteranodon offered.
Oh, I'm a minor, and I don't sign anything unless my parents' lawyers look at it. Plus, I already had a musical career.
It was true. At age 9, Rennie had become an internet superstar with his viral video, Latchkey Kid. No parents, no problem. Featuring MC Somnambulist.
But you could share your one-of-a-kind gift with the world, and they'd finally see who you really are.
That's great if you like who you are.
Rennie replied.
You can be whoever you want to be. Just look at me.
That is surprisingly supportive. From a winged demon guy.
A winged dinosaur guy. I just need something from you in exchange. Something you'll never even miss.
It was an offer he'd extend to each of the newly powered teens that night.
No.
Said Brad, holding the amulet shard tight in his fist.
I'm good.
Said Lon.
Please go away.
Said Misty.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Said Rennie. Back at his lair, Don Pteranodon raged.
They turned us down! Us! Nobody turns us down, Mike!
Calm down, boss. You still signed a lot of other acts.
Don't tell us to calm down. Tomorrow night, we exercise the option on all the other contracts and give this town a show that they'll never forget.
Boss, you don't look so good. And who's us?
Us, me, and my boss. I'm under contract too, Mike.
You're changing. You're more of an eldritch horror now, boss. Completely outside the tree of life. Not on.
Madonna should have signed with me.
The next night, Harker High hosted the Battle of the Bands, and every teen in town made the scene, including our heroes.
Hey, gang.
Brad said.
Surprised to see you here.
Lon said.
This isn't as cool as B&E at Dracula's castle, but we already did that, I guess.
Didn't think I'd find any of you nerds here.
I kinda wanted to hear Wretched Refuse play.
Was anyone else...
Visited by a creepy winged demon man?
Yes.
Actually, he's a pterosaur man. Or he was.
Said Mike, as he ambled up to the quartet.
You're the guy who gave us that spooky card.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry I got you kids involved. You should get out of here before he...
Before what?
My boss, he said tonight he's gonna exercise his option on all the bands he signed.
What does that mean?
It ain't good. He was going through a divorce, got hooked up with a quack doctor, prescribed those pills that turned him into a dinosaur. I don't think they're FDA approved. Also, I probably shouldn't be telling you kids this. He has a drinking problem. Anyway, I guess I gotta find a new job. Good luck!
Just then, Principal Godalming took to the stage.
Good evening, students. We're privileged this evening to hear a musical performance courtesy of Mr. Don Ptero. Unfortunately, it's a performance of rock and roll music. Regardless, I expect you all to be a perfect audience of ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary people.
Over the PA, an unseen Don Pteranodon made an announcement.
What up, Harker High? Extinction Records is very proud to be putting on this show, the last show on Earth. Are you ready to rock, kids?
Suddenly, the bands on stage and waiting in the wings began changing, mutating into terrible monsters. And from the rafters, Don Pteranodon, his plan taking shape, laughed.
Because you just sold your souls to rock and roll!
God, they've locked the doors. We're trapped.
One student cried.
Somebody, help!
In a flash, Brad had a revelation.
Did you all bring those pieces of Dracula's amulet?
Yes, but you don't mean to.
We can't use those things again?
I kind of already did.
Rennie said.
Look, I thought it would be fun to be a bat, to fly around. Somebody told me I could be who I wanted to be, and it turned out okay. I know the amulet shards are evil, but...
Of course they're evil. They came from Dracula. But maybe you're right. We have to resist evil because it's so easy to be like Dracula. Just take what you want and not care about other people. But now we need to be the best versions of ourselves. The version our parents and our pets see in us. The versions we look for in the mirror. Yes, they're evil, but they're our responsibility. And maybe we can use evil to do good.
Who died and made you Draculator?
Screams and wails surrounded them.
Just kidding. I'm in. So how do we...
I don't know. Hold up your amulets and then let's Draculize!
Once again, Brad, Misty, Lon, and Rennie felt themselves transformed, but this time by choice. And the eerie powers of Dracula were theirs once more. And just in time, Brad cried,
Rennie, grab as many people as you can and fly them to safety in the bleachers and the rafters. Lon, hit them hard and fast.
As opposed to what?
What was that?
That was lightning from my hands and... Oh, this is great!
Misty, get between the kids and monsters. Cloud up and rain all over them.
I was born to bite monsters!
Lon said.
I think this is... winning.
And I think this is the day the music dies.
Don Terrier?
It's Don Pteranodon. Learn it. When you meet the devil, you can tell him I sent you.
A shadow fell over Don Pteranodon. Like a Pokemon evolution gone wrong, he had become something else. Something dark. Terrible.
Really gross.
Misty said.
Downright unpleasant.
Lon replied.
Ew.
Said Rennie.
Guys, focus. Attack!
But no matter what they tried, again and again they were repelled by Don Pteranodon. A chasm appeared in the center of the floor, a bottomless, fiery pit from which horrible wails could be heard.
This looks bad.
Huddle up. Okay, this guy's obviously too tough for us to take down, but I know who can. Remember when we put the pieces of the medallions back together?
You're talking about you-know-who.
Dracula. He wants to bring back Dracula to fight this thing. Why won't you say Dracula? He's not Candyman.
Well, I don't know how it works.
That seems like a terrible idea. But I don't have a better one.
What choice do we have?
Here's my Draculizer.
Here's mine. This is not how I thought my night was gonna go. You guys, if we don't make it...
Then it's something we choose to do. All of us.
Lon replied, putting his amulet in the circle.
Here goes.
Rennie said, completing the circle. Their medallion pieces reconnected. Then, a scream. A flash of blue light. Our heroes disappeared, and in their place, Dracula. But not Count Dracula. No, his body remained rotting in his castle. Here was something else. A monster. A titan. Great Lord Dracula. And he would not be denied.
Who dare summon me?
And at that moment, our heroes suddenly found themselves alone, in a very bad place, a place of eternal sadness and everlasting pain.
Misty? It's me, Lonathan.
Lon?
I'm lost. I heard you crying and I...
What do you care? I'm just the weird girl who works in your parents' store.
No. You're the weird girl who could be my friend.
Okay, don't make a big deal out of it. Let's find those other nerds.
Lost and alone in a dark place, Brad heard distant music.
Is Someone playing those sad songs?
Brad said.
I am. I thought I was alone in here.
Me too.
Being alone's not so bad,
Rennie said.
but it's nice when you don't have to be.
Yeah. Come on. We can't let Dracula loose for too long.
And in our world, Dracula and what had been Don Pteranodon did battle.
Hey, listen, buddy. I don't want no trouble. Just a little fun with the kids. Don't make me call my boss.
Your playtime is at an end, and I have faced your master before.
Oh, then you guys are buddies.
Indeed, my revenge has just begun. I spread it over centuries, and time is on my side.
With that, Great Lord Dracula rushed Don Pteranodon, dashing him deep into the bottomless pit.
This seems excessive. I was an all double.
And, finding each other in that terrible place and joining hands, the kids found themselves back at the Harker High Auditorium. The monsters were restored to unsigned musicians once more. The chasm was gone. Don Pteranodon gone. And, for now, Great Lord Dracula gone. The other students looked to their saviors on stage.
Is it safe?
Someone asked.
Yes. The danger's gone.
Brad replied.
I think they ate Principal Godalming.
Who are you?
Brad picked up a guitar at his feet and turned to his friends.
These people came for a show. Grab an instrument.
Brad said.
Watch me for the changes, and try to keep up.
And then, turning to their audience.
We are the Action Draculas. Hit it.
I love these kids. You know, I'm the one who found them.